Hello friends and welcome to the Southern Mountain Kitchen. Today we're going to make a green bean casserole with fresh green beans. So everything you see on my counter is what we're going to use to make this with, and I gotta be honest with you, I never ate green bean casserole when I was growing up because nobody in my family ever made it for the holidays. We just didn't have it around. And I was kind of hesitant for the idea that you're dumping a can of green beans into it, and I was like, no. But then I thought, well, if I tried it with the fresh ones, maybe I like it. And I did do this recently, and I was so amazed that I really did like this a lot. And it's one of those where you're like, oh, okay. Well, we're going to make it my way now. So we're going to start with some fresh green beans, which I have about a pound of them here. And we're just going to snap off the ends, break them down in size a little bit, and make sure that there are no brown spots or anything going into what we're breaking up, because we really don't want any, bad beans going in there. So just go ahead, snap them, and work your way through like I'm doing here. I'm adding them to a pot of water, which they're going to be put on the stove. And we're going to cook these. Once the water gets to a boil, we want to boil these for at least 6 minutes, to a point where they're actually gotten tender, because we want to really give them the chance to cook before they hit the casserole. So it's just a matter of going through the green beans, breaking them up, boiling them. And then when they are ready and they are coming off of the stove, we're going to dump this boiling water out. We're going to actually just pour them into a colander and then submerge them in some really cold water, or ice water, whichever you want to use, to stop them from cooking at that point, so they'll be ready to go in the casserole. So, like I said, get your water up to a boil, let them boil for at least 6 minutes, and we're going to do it that way. You can add some salt to this as we are getting ready to cook it, because it really wouldn't hurt to have it. I'm going to put in maybe a half a teaspoon of salt in this just to give it some flavor. But you don't have to if you don't want the salt, or you don't want high sodium content in something. It just works for me. It's your choice if you use it or not. So as you can see, all my green beans are broken up right here, and they are ready to go to the stove, with the exception of putting in the salt. And that's your choice if you want to do it. I am doing it, like I said, about a half a teaspoon. And then, like I said, get it to a boil them for at least 6 minutes. And then afterwards, drain them, put them in some ice water, some cold water, and let them actually stop cooking at that point. And then we'll move on to the next step of what we're doing. So as you can see here, mine are cooked up really nicely, and they are ready to go ahead and be taken off the stove. Now, the next thing we're going to do is work on some of the other ingredients. And one thing we're going to add into our green bean casserole is mushrooms. And I'm going to use fresh mushrooms for this, because of the fact that I thought it was a really good idea. If you're using like a condensed mushroom soup in this, why not have some actual mushrooms? So I'm going to cut up about a cup's worth of these. You can add more or less if you wanted to. We just want to slice them thinly to where that way they cook when they go into the casserole. And we're going to slice all of this up, then add it to the bowl. And then we're going to bring in a cream of mushroom soup can and dump that in. So you're going to need one of the 10.5 ounce cans of cream of mushroom soup for this as well. So once they're all chopped up, just go ahead and add them to the bowl, and we're going to pour the soup right over top of them. So just open your can up and scoop it out and pour it in. And then as we get ready to go forward with this, we're going to add some other things to this, but this is just going to be the starting thing of what we're using. So go ahead and dump that in there, get it in with the rest of the mushrooms. And then the next thing you're going to need after this is in here completely is a half a cup of milk. So we're going to move forward with that in just a second. Just make sure you scrape your can, get everything out of there that you can get out of it, because we had to pay for this. You might as well use it all. And then once it's in there, like I said, half a cup of milk over top of it. Then afterwards, we're going to mix it up a little bit, just so we can get the condensed soup and the milk mixed together with the mushrooms, just to break it up a little bit in there so it's not one solid mess. And keep on stirring it. And then afterwards, we are going to bring in some things to give it a little bit of flavor. So we are going to use a half a teaspoon of salt and a fourth of a teaspoon of black pepper. And then you got a teaspoon of soy sauce. And then after this, 1 tablespoon of minced garlic. And we're going to put that in there, and we're just going to mix this up a little bit before we do anything else to it. Now, we are going to need those French onions that you get from the store that you put on top of this when you're baking it, because we're going to put some of them into the mix, and then the rest of them we're going to save to go on top of the casserole. And then, of course, we're going to bring in our green beans. So get this really stirred up. and make sure that the milk is totally through that condensed soup, and just keep mixing it until you feel that everything is pretty much solid and you don't have like a lot of lumps of anything. And then we're going to bring in about 2/3 of a cup of the French onions to put on top, and then we're going to mix that in. And then afterwards we're going to bring in the green beans and pour them into this as well and mix them through. Now the rest of the French onions that are in our bag that I had are going to go on top of the casserole after it is baked for a little while. So go ahead and bring in your green beans, and we're going to mix them through and get them coated as well. And at this point you want to preheat your oven to 350 degrees because this is going to be in there for at least 25 minutes to bake at first. Then we're going to pull it out, put the actual rest of those French onions on top, and put it back in anywhere from 5 to 8 minutes to actually get them kind of crispy on top of it after everything has already been baked. So go ahead and mix this through, get those green beans coated. And you're going to need something to actually bake this in. And you know, you have those casserole dishes, you need one that's at least 1.5 quarts to hold what we're putting into it. And then once we get ready for that, we're also going to need some non-stick cooking spray. So go ahead and get this all mixed up, make sure that it's the way you want it mixed, and then we'll move on to putting this in the baking dish. So simple square baking dish, no big deal here, 1.5 quarts. Spray it with a non-stick, then pour all of this into it, and then we're just going to make sure it's all distributed from side to side, back to front. The good thing about this mix is there's quite a lot of this, so you have plenty for a few people to eat on this if you want, because you know you're going to serve other things anyway, especially if you're doing this for like Thanksgiving or whatever. So once we get that all in there, just like move it around a little bit, get it situated. And just as you're doing this, make sure like if all the mushrooms or something are pushed to one part of it, kind of like move them around to where they're kind of distributed evenly throughout the whole deal. And just make sure that before this goes in your oven, it has gotten up to 350 degrees, like I said, 25 minutes. And then once it comes back after it's been in there for 25 minutes, we're going to sprinkle the rest of those onions on top. And I just went ahead and used the rest of the bag, which is almost a cup of it, because that actually just looked really good to me. And then after you put this back in, like I said, it's going to go right back into your heated oven for 5 to 8 minutes. And then that way your onions on top have crisped up, they're crunchy, but also the casserole is completely cooked at that point, and everything really just turns out a wonderful, tasty meal here. This is really great because this can work with turkey or whatever you're doing for the holidays. But you can't beat the taste of this because it has fresh green beans in it, and that's the most amazing thing about it. And you know what? For something I had never tried before, gotta tell you, it was really great. And this is what mine looked like when it hit my plate. Gotta tell you, this is worth the effort, especially if you're using fresh green beans. I think you just might like it. I hope you liked this video, and if you did, please like and subscribe. And if you get a chance, check out the Southern Mountain Kitchen website, where you can get a free recipe, check out the cookbooks available from the Southern Mountain Kitchen, and if you'd like to, you could order a cookbook at a discounted price, cheaper than Amazon, with shipping that is also cheaper than Amazon. So if you get a chance, check it out, and I hope you have a great day.